Love and peace and happiness. Beautiful day, beautiful soul, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live once again from Las Vegas. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and we are here to do this Aries energy reading. I was doing my own soul feeding this morning, and during that I received a new spread. It is a 7-card spread, and the title I was given for the spread was Spiritual Partnership. And so it was shown to me that you are the one that we're going to use the spread for first. This is a brand new spread. I just received it by download, and we're going to use it for your reading. So you can have Aries as your zodiac sign or another birth chart position, or you could have an Aries person in your experience. Remember, you could be on either side of the table in this. And if you're cross-watching, that works. If you're just interested in watching to see what information comes out and what you can learn, that's fine. It all works. Spirit knows why you're here, and we'll make sure that you receive what you came to receive. Okay, so thank you. Let's see what we have coming out in this spread. I heard 2 more shuffles, so let's see. All right. Now, spiritual partnerships are meant to make us look at ourselves. Okay, so if you have a spiritual partnership, there's not a whole lot of blame game in a spiritual partnership, baby. It's a whole lot of accountability, self-accountability. Holding oneself accountable is what spiritual partnerships are all about. If you're not doing that, if your partner's not doing that, then it's not a spiritual partnership. It could be that one of you is spiritual and the other is not. Okay, but when both partners are spiritual, then we have a spiritual partnership. And when that's happening, it's all about the growth. It's all about the revealing of yourself to yourself by means of this other person who is there to reflect things back to you about yourself. They're there to show you about yourself, the things that you haven't been able to see about yourself. So let's see what's at the bottom of the deck for the foundation. And 4 of Wands, development. 4 of Wands, some of you got married. Others of you, this is about moving in together, but this is definitely like you're on this path. So this would tell me that you're already in this experience. You're having the experience. This is not something, this experience is already begun. You're in this place of developing now. So let's see, what is this relationship revealing to me about me? Okay, so let's see what we have in our first position. It says regret, 5 of Cups. So sorrows, regrets, sadness, 5 of Cups. Anywhere where they're still looking at sadness of things that have happened, living in, I heard living in the pain of the past. That's what this relationship is revealing to you about you. Okay, show me more about why that 5 of Cups is here. Clarify that 5 of Cups, what this relationship is revealing to me about me. Living in the past. So anywhere where you haven't been able to let go of past pains and sorrows, it's revealing that to you. Now, what card came out of the oracles? It says, I am thankful for divine blessings on all my plans, projects, and words. As soon as I seen that, what I heard was, this relationship is showing you, even though there was, I heard your feelings are valid. I heard your feelings are valid. So it's not like Spirit saying, oh no, there's no sadness there. Yes, there's really freaking sadness. There's regret. Wish I never chose that, but dang, it hurt like hell. And so anywhere where you're still focusing on that, Spirit is trying to get you to see where actually it was a blessing. How did that horrible experience serve you? Yeah? What did it teach you? What did it reflect to you? Because this relationship is revealing to you anywhere where you're still holding on to sadness, regrets, pains, sorrows from the past that is causing you to miss out on the blessing. Nothing is happening to you. It's all happening for you. And how is that true in all the things that you're still holding on to? This relationship is revealing to you where your past sadness and regrets is coming up because because it's creating blockages. You're on a whole new path. When the Four of Wands comes out, this is about moving forward. This is like running down the path. But hold on, this is somebody. So the way they're showing it to me, this is somebody who's running forward down the path with their head looking back. The head looking back, baby. You're gonna fall down. You're gonna trip. You're gonna hurt yourself. Make some more reasons to cry. I heard. So it's like somebody who's driving down the highway, but their eyes, instead of being focused on the big old windshield, they're staring into the rear view mirror or the side view mirror, which is looking where? Looking back. So there's this energy here of somebody in this spiritual partnership is like, I see the energy of somebody who's trying to move forward, but stuck with the eyes looking back. So that's a thing. Okay. That's what this relationship is revealing to you about you. What is this relationship revealing for them? Okay, and it's the web card number 11. They want me to actually pull. So I'm getting entanglements. I'm getting the energy of anywhere where things are interlinked. And so one thing affects the other. Let me see here. They want me to read this one actually from the book, which is not common for me. But it says, the web tells you that you must make a decision based on your own sense of what is right rather than listening to the advice of others. Any action you take must be based on careful deliberation of its far-reaching effects on yourself and others. Depending on the surrounding cards, the web can indicate that the truth and justice will prevail in a dispute, perhaps even a legal action. So yeah, the whole idea of entanglements that I was getting with the web is like, what is it revealing for the other person? That they need to step carefully. They need to tread carefully because whichever way they move, there's some entanglements. It's like things are going. So this person is what's being revealed for them. They need to be careful of the way that they move, the things that they do, make sure that they act in an upright way, because anywhere where they fail to do so can cause consequences and repercussions for their own soul. Because remember, we're talking about a spiritual partnership. So this person has to be aware of what the karma is in regards to what motions and actions they take and the way that they behave. Let's see what the frequency of fly on the wall. I heard they know that this what is being revealed to this person. They know that they're always being observed. The spirit and their soul team is always observing what they do. It's almost like everybody's on pins and needles waiting to see what they're gonna do. Interesting. So that's what this person is very aware of: the karmic situation, consequences, cause and effect, repercussions, entanglements. Okay, a fly on the wall. Another thing with this person is with the fly on the wall is looking at, it's giving to me the regrets that is coming up in your energy field. It's like this person, I heard that they have to understand, and they do understand that they aren't responsible for your past pain. Ooh. It says, say that again. Okay. They aren't responsible for your past pain. They can only sit as an observer to it, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, one more time for emphasis. They are not responsible for your past pain. So in this situation, if your past pain is affecting the relationship, you need to be aware that it's going to push them into needing to make a decision, because they're not here to live your past pain, and you're not supposed to be here to live your past pain either. Past pain is something you need to deal with, and this relationship is giving you opportunity. I heard even a great reason to go ahead and do that. Love and peace and happiness. All right, third position. What action helps me address what's been revealed? So what action can you take to address the Five of Cups regret energy that's been revealed? The Druid. This is like Hierophant energy. And remember, I'm thankful for divine blessings on all my plans, projects, and words. And so if you can, the action you can take the life lesson. This is literally giving the same. And it's a 5, and it's a 5. Yeah, changes. It's supposed to create changes in you. It's not supposed to keep you stagnated in that position. When you have these painful situation that happened, remember, it's all happening for you. It was meant to develop in you certain qualities and abilities, not in order for you to stay stagnant into that energy. And so somebody here, you I hear recreating it every day. It's like every day you wake up and you push a button, and that button you push on depends on what you're focused on, what your energy field is orientated to, what your aura you giving, how are you feeling. And when you wake up and you're feeling regret, you're recreating that regret. And it's like, have you done it enough times to learn it? What actions can you take? Take those situations that you wake up and feel sorrowful about every fucking day, and ask, what did it teach me? How am I kinder, wiser, more compassionate, more understanding of a person? How did it benefit me? And maybe you don't. So this is it. When you ask these questions, you need to ask these questions because you don't have the answer. So don't try to answer them. Allow the answer to be revealed to you. So in this case, if everything in this universe is happening in my best interest and in my favor, then how is that shitty situation serving me? What was it actually teaching me? If you can do that, you'll seek out and discover the life lessons. But let's see what come out. Ophiuchus energy. Okay. And where's my phone? Okay. Ophiuchus and where's my phone? Now, the interesting thing about Ophiuchus is that it's a uh singular energy. Most zodiac sign energies are very dualistic. Ophiuchus is very singular energy. Okay. Where's the wisdom in this? Where's the power in this? Is the question. And non-duality. Yeah. In this experience, what action can you take? You can ask for the life lessons. Where's the power in this? Okay. Is a snake charmer is the representation of Ophiuchus. And so it's like, if that was the nasty snake in your life, how can you charm the hell out of it? In other words, where's the blessing? Where's the blessing in this? Okay. One of the notes I have here is love to learn. Okay. What can I learn from this situation that's so regretful, that's coming up for me in this spiritual partnership? Now with the where's the phone? Where's my phone? Listen, if you don't have a phone, especially in today's society, if you don't have your phone, how are you going to find yourself? How are you going to find anywhere? You better hope somebody has your location turned on. Did you share your location or did you turn it off? Can anybody find you? Because if you left your location on, we can find your phone for you. Okay, hold on. So this is about figuring out where you're at. Where are you at in this experience? These regrets and these pains are happening here for a reason. Look, and I put this down face up too. Had a great day. Okay. How can you turn that pain into your gain? It requires the use of those questions like, what is this situation here to teach me? What is this situation here to teach me? How did this situation give me an opportunity to evolve, to raise my vibration? How is this situation serving me? If the universe is conspiring in my favor, if everything is happening for me, nothing is against me, everything here is for me, not against me, how can I receive the lessons and the blessings from that thing? Because I'm still sad about it. It still hurts. I'm still fucking crying about it. Because the Five of Cups is definitely, I'm crying, boo-hoo, woe is me, I hate life, I hate this situation, it's so unfair, I can't stand it, I wish I had did something different. If I had known better, I would have never did that. Okay, well then, how can you know better about what you did so that you can be at peace with what you did? I heard, because if you didn't do it then, you might do it now. So that's helpful. Or at least it has been for me. But I don't know, you'll decide. This is your reading. Okay, let's see the next position. What is my growth trajectory? So let's see what your growth trajectory is. The Page of Wands, potential. First off, I heard you got to realize your potential. You got to realize how much it's like being willing to take a new adventure, being willing to discover new territories, finding the passion in life. Oh, has there been a lack of passion? This is about finding your passion. Let's see why the Page of Wands coming out in your growth trajectory. Yeah, this is about discovering a new way to do things. Oh, if nothing else, they said the technique to ask a question of, how is this in my favor? What can I learn from this situation? Because it hurts like hell. It makes me cry and it feels really fucking unfair. But if you're saying there's a blessing in there, if you're saying there's a lesson in there, if you're saying there's something in that situation that's really fucked up that was happening for my best interest, then okay, what is it? Show me. And you don't have to be all, oh, flowers and sunshine about it. You can be angry. You can express yourself the way you feel authentically. As a matter of fact, authenticity is very necessary. But be willing to see the other side of it. You got to be willing to see the other side of it. And that's hard because as grown as you are, like, this is something you haven't wanted to look at. This might go back to when you're 5 years old with both those fives there. But I'll tell you what, with both those fives there, it's like this partnership is here to cause some change. That's what spiritual partnerships do. If you're in a spiritual partnership, things are going to change. Ego blindness. Somebody caught up in the ego part of it, meaning the physical, material part of it, and how that makes you look and what other people thinks about you. This is time to get over that, okay? When I get around you, I get tongue-tied because I am so excited in your presence. Yeah, there's this energy here of utilizing this Page of Wands, this discovery energy to build some passion, some excitement about life, about where you are. Like, this spiritual partnership might bring up all this stuff that got you so fucking sad and everywhere where everybody ever did you wrong, and it's triggering you and you're crying. But guess what? There's an opportunity here to bring some passion into this. This is happening so you can get that out of the way so your fire can burn, baby, because they just said wet wood don't burn. And in this, we got a fire. So that means first you got to stop raining them tears all over the fire that you got to build a passionate fire with. Got to let it dry out. You understand? Got to let them tears dry out. Those tears come, wash away the pain. How do you wash away the pain? When you realize how it served your best interest, it will stop hurting so damn much. And sometimes the only way it serves your best interest is that shit will show you exactly who and what you do not want to be. I ain't trying to be no asshole like that. I'm not trying to be a fucking pervert. I'm not trying to be abusive. I'm not trying to hurt nobody, disrespect them like that. That's what they did to me. If that's the only blessing you can find, that's the only lesson you can find, let that be enough. Because without that, there's some way that you wouldn't have been as good off as you are now. That's what you need to discover. When you discover that, this fucking pain will lose its grip over your heart, over your life, over your tear ducts. Because I hear it squeezing the hell out of your tear duct. You be crying a lot. Yeah. And it's going to turn all that into gratitude. Gratitude. I'm glad I'm not like that. I'm glad I know better. I'm glad that there was no way for me to ever become that kind of abusive asshole because I had to deal with that shit. What is it? It's something like that. Now you have this opportunity to grow. Turn all that into a passion. You know what? I went through all that again. Never again will I do that. I'm determined to go find a different way, have a new experience, live a new adventure. I already went through all the crying days. What's that? The Crying Game? They're showing me that old song, 80s, Crying Game. Yeah. If you've been listening to that damn song crying, you bet to come on. You need to change your tune. I heard you need to change your favorite song. I don't know who that is, but listen, there's something here where you can get excited. Stop, but it has a lot to do with stop worrying about what they thinking about you. You need to focus on what you think about you. Because remember, a spiritual partnership is nothing to do with your fucking partner. It has everything to do with you. Your partner is only there to be the mirror so you can see yourself clearly. You couldn't have attracted that person if there wasn't something beautiful in that mirror for you to see. If there wasn't some truth in that mirror for you to see. And so if you're with this person and it's bringing up these sadnesses, these regrets, these pains, these tears, there's a reason why that is what's coming up. It's so you can see, what are you here to show me about me? Not what are they here to, what is the sadness is here. If you're sitting here saying, well, it's your fault, you make me feel like this, wrong answer. Nobody makes you feel nothing. And you can't make me feel nothing. You both of you, your feelings are self-generated. Every human on earth, like it or not. And sometimes, yeah, it looks like somebody else is making you feel some sort of way because here you are entertaining some BS that everybody loves to say, I had no choice. Lie. There's always a choice. Yeah, you might not like what the other choice is, but there's always a choice to put up with some stuff and not put up with some stuff. For somebody here, that choice is something big. You finally realize, oh shit, I do have a choice. I could have left that. I left that, but hold on. You're still making the choice to bring it emotionally and mentally into today. You might have left that. Woo, that's powerful. I'm hearing it come through strong. Yeah, you could have left that terrible situation behind years ago. But mentally and emotionally, that terrible situation still got a grip on your tear ducts. It still got a grip on you because you're still recreating, waking up and pushing the same button. I'm going to think about that shitty experience again and make sure I order some more of this on the way. Every time you wake up and push a button thinking about that, every time you try to make that part of what's happening in today, you got all this passionate option right here in front of you: fire, passion, excitement, adventure. And you want to keep going into the sadness of the past? Oh, baby, let me tell you something about spiritual partnerships. If both parties do not develop themselves, if they both aren't growing, the universe, God, will explode this partnership and it will no longer exist. So if you appreciate the partnership and what it's teaching you, use it for growth. Use it to develop self-awareness. Use it to create some change, because if you're not changing, you're not growing. And if you're not growing, you're not going to stay in this partnership. This is the kind of partnership that is based on spiritual growth. Wow. Next position. What do we have? What dirt must be moved through for my growth? And when this question came through, they showed me a plant starts underground. So whenever this was happening, it was like being in the dark night of the soul, all that ugly stuff in the dirt. The dirt is dirty, baby. Okay. So, but before that plant can hit the sunlight and sprout up and blossom, it's got to come out of the dirt. What dirt must be moved through for your growth? What do we have? The sun. Oh, wow. The sun. Wow. Okay, so I'm getting with this. It has to do with do you deserve to be happy? Deservability, worthiness of happiness. Again, the enlightenment. The sun talks about conscious awareness as well. So again, it's like somebody is choosing to, it's almost like the way they're showing it to me, it's like somebody's choosing to stay in the darkness when there's reasons to be grateful. I don't want to be grateful. I want to stay mad. I don't want to be happy. I want to be upset that that happened. I don't want to be grateful that that happened. I don't want to even see any reason to be grateful that that happened, because I didn't like that that happened. Gotcha. Then you can stay there. That's your choice. You have free will. You have enough authority in your life that you can choose to be angry for the rest of your life if you want to. Hold yourself right there as long as you want to be angry, sad, depressed, busted up, broken up, fucked up about what happened in the past. That is your choice, and it ain't up to me nor nobody else to stop you. But what does it say? What dirt must be moved through for my growth? Divine day. May you find many reasons to smile. The dirt is, listen, you have many reasons to smile. So somebody here, what this is showing me is you got all kinds of reasons to be happy, grateful, satisfied in life. But what you do, instead of choosing any of that, I don't have, I'm so sad, I'm so hurt. Somebody keeps, so whether this is you or somebody else in your experience, somebody keeps choosing sadness and pain when they have all this joy surrounding them. The sun is there, baby. If you don't come out your house to see it, I don't know what to tell you. If you, you know, if you want to bring the storm clouds on and sit up here and boo-hoo, it don't mean the sun's going to stop shining. You are always blessed. You always have reasons to smile. It's a divine day every day. What are you going to do with that? You can live in what happened when you were 5 years old. You could live in the past all you want to, or you could turn that into your blessing. You could turn that into your power. You can literally, if somebody say, I can't do that. Fine. Just focus on all the reasons to be in this sunshine right now. Like the sun is shining in your life. You have plenty of reasons to smile. And if you keep choosing the tears and the boo-hoo and the sadness, and I'm not good enough and nobody likes me and I don't have what I want, and whining. No, nobody want to listen to whining. Nobody wants to listen to that whining. And if you're in a spiritual partnership, I'm going to tell you something. Spiritual partnership, both people in a spiritual partnership put their spirituality first. And if you're not doing that, and your partner is, you know what's going to happen when you sit up here and whine all day? They going to go off and find their own sunshine. They go off and find their own sunshine. And there's something here. It's like, listen, you have this relationship that is showing you with the clarity of daylight, of sunlight, everything you've been holding on to that's been keeping you feeling messed up, that's been making you cry in sadness, them eyes you can't dry. Okay, so what are you going to do with it? Because this person is showing you exactly where you're at. And you have the opportunity here to light a fire, build some passion, have a new adventure, do something different. It's up to you. So our next position, how can I honor my own commitment to grow spiritually? What does it say? The Nine of Swords, suffering. Hoo-wee! How can you honor your own commitment to grow spiritually? You need to address the suffering. The suffering ain't going to go nowhere. And that is a choice. Believe it or not, it is a choice. The suffering is a choice because this is swords energy. This is something you're afraid to address. Oh, look at that. The best medicine is a dose of your own medicine, is what's coming out. So there's this energy here. How can you honor your commitment to grow spiritually? Realize how you're choosing suffering. And hey, you can choose it as long as you want to. When you're done, you'll stop. I heard when you're done, you'll stop. Interesting. Let's see. What can I understand better about my partner? What can you understand better about your partner? The Eight of Swords. This person is focused. Bondage. Ooh-wee. Bondage is the word. While we have Eight of Swords about what they can understand better about their partner. This one's come out adult-ish. That part. What can you understand about your partner? Your partner is busy being grown. They're adulting. They don't have no problem sleeping by themselves. What opportunities can I explore today is at the bottom of the deck. You have this opportunity. You're actually already on the path. This opportunity is going to give you the chance to address the pain, the sorrow, the hurt, the rejection, the abandonment, the destruction, the abuse, whatever that was. There was something there in the past. It was very strong. You've been continuing to recreate this in your now. When you have a beautiful, passionate adventure here, somebody that excites the hell out of you, gets you all Twitter paid. This person in this experience is here showing you how you have all these reasons to be happy. Light your own fire, shine your own sunlight, baby. Do it unapologetically. But it's like, this person is not allowed to get involved too much with your hearing, with your hearing. With your hearing. They said, why did we say hearing? Hearing, there's a reason. This person is not allowed to get involved too much with your hearing, but they are allowed to be an observer. They're an observer. And in their part of this is like, listen, I can't heal it for you. You got to heal it. I'm triggering the hell out of you so you can see what needs healing. What are you going to do with that? That's the energy that I'm seeing here for you at this time. So let's get you some Miracles Now message. I'm feeling the Miracles Now message for you. See what else we have for you. In this Aries energy, please and thank you. What's the miracle now for Aries energy? Knowing that they've received exactly what they needed to right now about the spiritual partnership. Spiritual partnerships being a blessing, helping us understand ourselves. I surrender my desires and I know the universe has my back. I heard I can't get no satisfaction because I tried and I tried. And I tried, and I tried. I can't get no. Okay, so that's the energy here. Somebody here, like, surrender your desires. What you've been trying to get, you can't get none. You know why? Because you got to go through you. If you're going to get it out there, you're going to have to go through you to get it. That's where you ain't wanted to go. Because why? It hurts. It hurts too much. I don't want to look at myself like that. I don't want to dig into that pain. I don't want to go into that suffering. I don't want to deal with this. But the best medicine is a dose of your own medicine. So there's also the energy here of something you did is exactly what they're going to do to you. They're going to do you the same exact way that you did them in some sort of way, or at least that's what you're going to feel like. And it's like the only one that can heal this suffering that you got going on is you. You're the medicine for this. The other person is not your medicine. If you were thinking in this spiritual partnership that person was going to come in and heal you and make you feel better and cleanse away all your pains, wrong answer. That is not how it works on the spiritual plane. That is not how it works in your soul. That is not how it works on earth, though. It can come in, show you what you need to see about you, show you what you can do to heal you. So let's get a sign. Let's use the cue cards. There's some sort of sign. I don't know how much they'll reveal about what the sign indicates for you, but this sign is an indicator of something for you. This symbol that's going to come out of this deck, somehow an indicator, somehow a signal for you that you're going to utilize It's going to be a reminder for some. I heard it'll be a reminder when you see this or when it happens. Okay. And it says stay in bed. What the heck? So whether it's you or them, somebody staying in bed. Okay. When that happens, that's a sign. That's a sign. I heard that's a sign you need to sit with yourself. That's a sign you need to do the work. That's a sign you need to heal your hurt. The other person is not responsible nor capable of healing your hurt. So now with all that, I'm going to give you a yes or no answer to your personal question. So your soul team going to help you devise your personal question in the perfect way so you can receive the accurate answer today. Okay, this is gonna only needs to be done once because, like I said, your soul team is helping you formulate that. And so with one time, I'm gonna pull that yes or no answer that applies for everybody who's watching this video and wants to receive it. So let's see, what is the answer? Is it yes or no? Yes or no? Here we go. The bottom of the deck, no ace. No ace came out. That means your answer is no. For those of you who are readers and understand these cards, for your benefit, I will tell you what cards came out. And that's what I have for you today. Thank you for all the YouTube things that you can do to help grow our channel and get this message out to more who need it. The Star, the Two of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Five of Swords, King of Cups, Page of Wands, Nine of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Strength card, Nine of Swords, Four of Wands, with the Knight of Pentacles below. This is what I have for you at this time. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you could treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in, love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.